And good evening, everyone out there. Welcome to the Electronic Revolution over at e-rev TV. Tonight we're going to be bringing you some ESEA Invite CSS action to kind of follow along with the ESEA source that we've been doing here recently. Tonight it's going to be number 2 Scumbags United versus number 7 Lion Crew. We have Scumbags United coming in with a 12-3 record, and Lion Crew coming in with a 7-7 record. We're on DDoS 2 as we're starting to near the end of the season of ESEA, actually. So the LAN playoffs in Dallas, Texas is just around the corner. So some of these teams kind of fighting it out to get those last-minute seed placements going into the LAN, trying to improve their spot. As only the top 4 teams actually go to the ESEA Invite LAN for source, so Scumbags United are already in a place to do so. They're just trying to kind of hold on to it, and legitimately, if Lion Crew can win out the season, they may be able to bump their way into the top 4. So both teams kind of fight and stay in the playoffs and that seed placement. Before I continue, though, I don't think I've introduced anybody. Of course, I am Dustin at Dirty Time Array. With me, as usual, on camera is going to be Mr. Bombcat, so you can give him credit over there for working that camera. And co-casting with me tonight, which we've casted together before, and I'm pretty stoked about it, is going to be Mr. Money B. So, Money B, how you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good. Nice to be back. It's been a little while. I know me and Dirty Time both have been pretty busy lately, but it's exciting always to get back into it, especially in a good match like this. The old Blight crew, and you got Lion crew over here. I mean, both these teams are really good. Slumdog's doing real good with 12-3 record right now, so I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. This is definitely going to be a pretty good match. Both teams are doing pretty well. I don't think it's going to be one-sided at all. I think it should be a close match. It's going to be on DDoS 2. Which is a map that we all know. I think anybody who's ever even looked at Source knows what DDoS 2 is. You know, you don't have to be an expert to know this map. Probably one of the most played maps ever in the game. Pub, scrim, competitive, everything. So it's always a nice map to watch as you'll see people get rounds from either side. Some people say it's T-side, some people say it's CT-side. I think it's pretty balanced myself. You can feel free to agree or disagree on that, but what I mean by that is it's pretty easy to get rounds from either side if you know what you're doing. So I don't think a side advantage is going to be a big issue tonight. It's going to be all about who's catching the frags and who's outsmarting who at this level of play. That's usually how it is anyway. But I think DDoS 2 is going to be a pretty cool map to watch. As we are getting live here actually right now. We just had the L3 pop off, so not a whole lot of time to go. I actually have a thread up on the ESEA forums, so if you guys want to post any shout-outs. And of course, you know, we had the IRC channel pound e-rev if you want to come check that out as well. But we're about to get going on the first round. We have Scumdogs United over on the CT side and Lion Crew on the T side. Starting out for Scumdogs is 4Shot, Stretch, Monty, Tans, and Black Bezo. And then for Lion Crew, we have Forsaken, Freakazoid, Evie, Captain Crunch, and Pre-Roar. As we're seeing what's going to go on the first round, looks like all 4 T's, or excuse me, 4 of the T's anyway, heading long A right now, including the Bomb. So we have one just kind of spotting out middle as they're trying to work their way into pit. They did get one into pit. Bomb and the other player are actually falling back now, back to T spawn. Just trying to get a player in pit to kind of watch long and watch plat. This is kind of typical actually for pistol round strats, is to get control pit. That way you have a spotter, and then just kind of work wherever you can. So we're going to see how that goes right now. They actually have 2 CT stacked up on Cat right now, waiting for any type of cat push, which looks like it may be coming here. We have a lot of terrorists gathering up over at Palm Tree in middle, so a cat push is likely here, and in fact here it comes right now, and the bomb is going to go down because of it. Stretch taken down, Forsaken, Monty coming out and grabbing Pre-War, Monty also grabbing Captain Crunch, so it's the 3v2 situation right now in the pistol round. Bomb is down. We have Freakazoid right here trying to hold off middle, is going to take down Tans and even it back up, so Freakazoid and Every Roar are the 2 players remaining. Evie working up long, and Lion Crew, Freakazoid kind of working the Cat, trying to get the bomb back, as we do have one CT sitting on Cat trying to guard it down. Holding it right now. There's actually both CTs are on Cat holding it down. So we're trying to see if he can hold it off. Right now, Evie has made his way on the plat to try to pinch them on the catwalk. Going to be just kind of sitting behind the box. Freakazoid is going to go ahead and grab one from the boxes. Grabs both of them from the boxes with the USP. So that was probably one of the more interesting pistol rounds I've watched in a while. Lots of back and forth, lots of trades. But in the end, it's going to go down to Lion Crew. And I think that round right there just went ahead and told you that this match is going to be back and forth all night. And that's kind of what I thought, just looking at these two teams and the rosters that they have and the records that they have. I really think this is going to stay close tonight, there, Money B.
Yeah, definitely one back and forth on that one. Personally, I thought Slumdogs would come out on that one, but then Freakazoid doing a good job getting on the middle Xbox and getting up on those 2 easy kills with 16 health left. He did a great job in that position.
Definitely, as we actually had the push coming along right now with the bomb. 3 players in MP5 actually worked their way into CT spawn. 4-shot grabbing 1, but the rest of the team falling down right now as the bomb is going to be getting planted on the catwalk right here by Captain Crunch here shortly. As we do have Tan over here in CT spawn. That's the last man. Pre-roar takes him out with that deagle. So the pistol round pattern's holding up right now for Lion Crew right now. As so far Freakazoid's been kind of the story for the team, but I'm sure that won't last very long. Lots of the players here ready to frag out. But like I said, Lion Crew so far holding the pistol round pattern. I can't say that I'm not surprised. It's usually how it works. As it looks like this time around, they're going to be knocking on B-Tunnel's doorway with 3 players rushing in right now, including the bomb. We have a couple players going lower B and one sitting in tunnels with it, so they're actually working kind of a little bit of a default split. Meanwhile, CTs have pushed Cat and into lower B, so being very aggressive right now. Tans with 2 1-digs over in lower tunnels. He's going to get taken down by Captain Crunch, though. Pre-war grabbing 1 as well. 2v3 situation right now. Captain Crunch with the bomb in the lower B tunnels. But look at this. Black and Monty grabbing 2 frags with the USPs over at long, so Captain Crunch is going to be by his lonesome with the bomb, but he is going to get a free plant as the 2 CTs are nowhere near the B bomb site. He's going to go ahead and plant it right now in the side by double stack boxes. He has an AK-47 and 100 health, so this definitely is not impossible to clutch right now, as both the players have 45 and 100 health respectively, and have deagles. A couple of them just picked up MP5s over in lower tunnels. Both will be attacking from B tunnels simultaneously right here. Nate has come in, taking down Black to 22 health. Flash has come in. Captain Crunch has grabbed Monty with the AK right now. Black trying to fight him, but Captain is going to keep that pistol round pattern in order right there with the AK coming up with the 1v2 clutch in the B-bomb site right there. So, like I said, pistol round pattern holds. It was a pretty interesting round, though. Nice eco push by Scumdogs United. I don't think anybody expecting them to do what they did do, and they made it pretty close. You can't ask for more with an eco round, really. But we're getting to the gun rounds now, Money B, so how do you think this is going to work out?
Yeah, it should be evened out by now, but Scumdogs didn't do a bad eco at all. Taking out 2 AKs, I think they bought from last round from the 2 that died the previous round. And even though I thought Scumdogs might have come out with a win on that one, they both went tunnels, which is never a good idea. And with an AK clutching it right behind the Xbox, that flash worked perfectly to his advantage. And he got the 2 easy kills on 2 injured players.
Indeed, so we do see Lion Crew work lower B to middle. They're putting that smoke up on Xbox, so they have passage to Cat without being spotted from middle. You will probably see this almost every round. That's pretty typical, as we do have 2 Ts that have actually pushed out double doors into CT spawn area. This is also pretty typical, as they're going to pinch B, it looks like. Captain Crunch taking down Black. The rest of the 3 Ts coming in through tunnels right now. Tan trying to hold it down, but going to get taken down by Freakazoid from the tunnels. B side has been taken by Lion Crew. 2 CTs remaining. That's going to be Stretch and Monty, as they're going to be trying to get this retake right now. Bomb has been planted. So we'll see if they can make the retake. It's going to be rough. Monty is by himself now, actually. He's going to get taken down by Freakazoid's AK to the dome piece in between that eyes right there. So a pinch on B, smoking the Xbox, smoking double doors, pushing 2 through middle, rushing 3 tunnels. Simple B push, B pinch, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, nothing too special about it, but it did work as they were able to kind of distract the CTs. Tan tried to hold it off, but it's really hard when you're getting pinned.
Yeah, I don't think Scumdogs was really expecting the whole mid aggressive take right there. I know Freakazoid got a couple nice kills towards mid. Scumdogs a little off, you know, wasn't really expecting it, but hopefully they can pick it up on this eco.
Yeah, Freakazoid just completely trolled through Cat right there with the AK untouched right now and grabbed the player actually in long. He's actually heading back to Cat right now, so most of the players are actually at long A, so they might be able to take A for free because we do have an eco from Scumdogs United. 3 players actually stacked up in the tunnels with Deegs and a Monty actually in pit with the USP. He's going to spot out these 3 Ts coming in at him hardcore, pulls out the USP, does grab 1 before he gets put down by the grenade from Captain Crunch, so not too shabby in that type of situation to be able to pull something off here. We have 2 players rushing Cat into pre-war's op to get rolled, but 4-shot is going to grab him with the deagle before Freakazoid comes back to respawn, so Tan stand by is lonesome in this point in time. 1v3 has a deagle. Opper is spotting him at long right now. He did pick up an AK though, so we'll see if he can work anything out right now. He does have 100 health, but it is pretty grim right now as he's actually spotting out Car. Oh, lays down a nice headshot on Forsaken. 1v2 trying to work his way up. Bomb is planning for long as he's working his way right now to the CT crossing. Both T's are going to be trying to spot him out. They know he's coming from long cross. One Opper inside CT spawn, one on the catwalk, and Freakazoid is going to be the one to chime in with the winning frag right there on to Tan with that deagle. So that was almost a pretty nice attempt there, but unfortunately it didn't quite go the way he planned. You know, even though the scoreboard doesn't show it, I still feel like this match has been really close. Only been separated by maybe a couple of kills here and there. Lion Crew is winning 5-0, but like I said, it seems a lot closer than that from what I can feel out from watching this match. So we'll see how this continues to go.
Yeah, there's only been about one gun round so far, so we really haven't gotten to see the whole like gun versus gun round, right? But right now it looks like we're gonna get a good gun versus gun round, so it's really gonna see if Scumdogs can pick it up right now. Losing the first gun round, they really need to win this one. They're going back onto one or two more straight ecos like they have been.
Yeah, CT's right now just kind of controlling the site, controlling pit. Lots of smokes going off in the B site right now. Looks like Terrace are working their way up catwalk though, with Op and a couple of AKs right now. So they're trying to work A, as they have made their way pretty deep on the cat and actually onto the A platform. It looks like the CTs are really just kind of covering A from long. It seems like just kind of letting them take cat really strong. Stretch is going to take down Captain. Bomb is being planted on plat right now, as Stretch is at long, trying to work his way up right now, hugging this wall tight. Does have one CT behind him. They have smoked off the cross, trying to work their way in. Evie and Freakazoid chime in very quickly with kills. 4-shot takes down one, but Forsaken comes quickly back with 2. Tan by himself on cat. Does take down Pre-War with the Op. Does take down Forsaken with 1. He's in a 1-1 situation right now. Has the Op in hand. He has a chance to win his first round for his team right now as he's working his way up on the platform, but no, Evie Roar's Op from A ramp is going to put him down. So that was almost a very nice clutch attempt there by Tan. Like I said, even though the scoreboard says 6-0, this has been so close every round, only separated by a kill or two. Lots of 1v2s, lots of 1v1 situations. I think it's only a matter of time before the Scumdogs here can get something going for themselves and win themselves around. I don't think we're going to see a blowout, even though it might look that way so far.
Yeah, Scumdogs really going to need to pick it up on these gun rounds. They're ecoing right now, so that is never a good thing. And especially right now, it looks like Tan is one of the stronger players in Scumdogs right now, always seeming to be alone. One of the last players alive, trying to do his best to clutch, almost had a 3v1 clutch right there. So hopefully Scumdogs can give him a little bit of help here to help and win a round at least.
Yeah, this was an eco round behind the Scumdogs, as you said, was probably going to happen if they lost, as they have taken full control of B site through this process. 2 CTs remaining coming from T-spawn to B tunnels. We have a couple of terrorists sitting in B tunnels, actually 3 of them. So this is probably not going to take too long here before we're saying bye-bye to this round and hello to round number 8. But not before Monty and him have a nice little crossfire headshot. Oh, 4-shot grabs himself 1-2, so 2v3. Not going to be able to defuse the bomb, though. They're getting a couple of frags out of it. And Captain Crunch finishes off those 2 CTs before they can save anything. So 7-0 in favor of the Lion Crew. If you would have talked to me before the match and asked me if I thought the score was going to be like this, I would have said no. I definitely would have thought it would have been a lot closer than this. And I think we still have a potential too. We do have the CTs buying up this round, so this is probably do or die. I'm not going to say do or die. There's still lots of Counter-Strike to be played, but if you're going to win a round, this is probably the one you want to win. And that's not a good start, as Pre-War just took down Tan on the mid-pick with that Op. Always very dangerous with D2s. That early mid-pick can really make or change the round right there. Definitely holds the momentum if you get that kill right off the bat. As we do have 1 CT over by Xbox. That's Black grabbing 1 before Captain Crunch can grab him a lot. Freakazoid grabs 1, 4-shot from the window, grabs 1, trolling his way back over to door right now. Bomb is down. It's a 2v3, so playable. 4-shot does grab 1 on the platform with the M4 as well. 4-shot doing work right now, trying to hold his sight down. Pre-War comes from behind with the Op, though, from double doors and puts him down. So Stretch is alone in a 1v2 with 23 health in B tunnels with an M4. He's heading down to lower B tunnels, and that's actually good because both terrorists are actually traversing through CT spawn back to A. So we'll see if Stretch can come up behind them here before they make it. Get a frag. Not going to happen, though. Smoke gets laid down. They have made it to the platform. 1 has actually gone long. So he's trying to throw down some M4 fire on the player on plat. He is there. See if he can pull off this frag. Not going to happen. Evie creeps his way over towards Cat and puts him down with the M4. So another gun round that they had a chance to play with is going to go to the Lion Crew. I don't know how much that opening pick may have played a part on it. It always hurts because it leaves you one less player at B in the beginning, so it leaves for a nice B hit. And that's exactly what happened. So things happen, I guess.
Yeah, right now Lion Crew is seeming to be on their high right now. I mean, I'll give this team credit that they're really entertaining to listen to. Like, I'm listening to them in dead chat right now. They're making me crack up a little bit with all their comments and their yelling. But hopefully Blight or Scumdogs can actually pick it up now. Seems like they're starting to force buy to try to get some rounds, so hopefully they can get something out of it.
Yeah, definitely. They really do need to start getting some rounds here. And it looks like they might just get their first one. 4Shot's already grabbed himself 2 kills for his team. So that's 2v4 situation, actually. This is the first time I think I've seen them with a man advantage as Pre-War tries to even it back out, gets taken down in the trade. So Evie by himself in a 1-on-3 on Catwalk with the bomb and an M4. Creeping around here, actually traversing back to Cat, just kind of watching. He's blind as balls right now. Has one CT actually come up behind him, Cat. There's one CT actually down by CT spawn by the box. He's going to get him. Evie gets him, so 1v2 situation, sitting on health. Going over to A-Plat right now with the bomb to go ahead and plant. So one CT is long, one CT is Cat, so they're going to try to work them doubles right here. And 4Shot is going to grab him from long with an M4 headshot. So 4Shot, really the story of that round for his team. I think he grabbed a total of 3 kills that round, actually. So a nice 3K for his stat book. And really might help with the momentum shift a little bit for his team. I mean, T still have plenty of money, but, you know, they did force buy that round, kinda. So it was nice to win and not get money effed over it. So we'll see if they can continue right now going into this round.
Yeah, 4Shot did a great job that round, getting a lot of picks. That's what Slumdog's sadly going to have is one main player in this match, getting most of the kills, and I think 4Shot's starting to make himself step up and get most of these kills. I'm expecting Black Bazo, hopefully he's going to step it up. I know he's having some troubles over at B. I think that's why they're starting to stack it now. Hopefully Slumdog can actually get some more rounds here with the momentum shift.
I mean, 2-1-2 is really not that uncommon of a defense. You have one floating CT spawn mid, and then kind of 2 playing A, either stacking long or something like that. And that's really what's just happening right now. This is actually typical coverage. We have 3 by A now and 2 in B, with 1 traversing middle. So this is kind of typical CT setup I've seen a lot. So we do have 3 Ts working their way up Cat, and this is really the downfall of this type of strategy. Is usually you can take Cat pretty easy as a terrorist if they're playing 2 long and 1 floating, as they're doing exactly that right now. As Evie is making all the noise in the world before he actually gets on the Cat. Oh, 4Shot said nada. Puts him down with that op as he tried to boost on box. We do have 2 more terrorists over by the Catwalk. 4Shot takes down another one with the op. So 4Shot all day making his name known right now. He's going to get taken down by Captain Crunch. Freakazoid chimes in as well. So even back up on a 3-on-3. Monty from Platt grabs one with the Famous. Forsaken and Freakazoid come right back. So Tan is your last player remaining, and Forsaken gets a nice AK headshot on him from Palm Street at double doors. So just as soon as it looked like Scumdogs might get a little bit of something going for themselves, Lion Crew fights right back. But like I said, these trades have been so even. Like I said, just 1 or 2 frags separate you know, what takes place in the round and the result. It's not like they're getting blown out away. In fact, if you look at the frag count, it's pretty mirror image from scoreboard to scoreboard, with the exception of Black Bazo kind of not doing as well as you'd probably like to. But the rest of the frag counts are pretty close. So it's just kind of unfortunate that they're not able to piece the full round together.
Yeah, it looks like Lion doing some of the things that I expected them to do, starting to hit B hard. I know they've probably been expecting them to be seeing that their some of Scumdog's weaker players are towards B, especially on the eco. That was just a easy take right there, not losing 1 gun with 1 guy left. I mean, no chance for Slumdog at all. And with Lion just yelling and just having a good time right now, it just seems like they're just unstoppable right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people may have expected Scumdogs United, just from looking at their record and their standings, that they would come out and win tonight, especially with their roster and how they've done in the past. But Lion Crew, you know, does have some solid players in their team. You know, Freakazoid, a pretty notable name. You know, Forsaken also. Evie has always been pretty good too. So, you know, notable names on this team. This is definitely not too surprising, as, you know, like I said, it's hitting B hard right now. Captain Crunch and Freakazoid come in. Tan grabs 2 nice Deagle headshots. Right now, 4Shot comes from window, grabs himself a Deagle headshot 2. Stretch with the USP grabs 1, so Pre-War in a 1v2 right now with an op coming from double doors. Both players are in B site. Bomb is down, so it's going to be a 1v2 clutch situation here for Pre-War. as he has an op just kind of spotting window. One player is under window, and one player is actually by car, actually heading towards doorway to grab himself a nade. Prior is going to grab the op frag, so that's one kill in this 1v2 situation. Stretch, last player remaining for the CT side in tunnels with 100 health. Prior coming in with an op, checking everywhere. Probably knows Stretch is in tunnels, that's why he's spotting it so hard. He's going to grab the bomb. He has 50 seconds, so I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to blow himself back over to A, which looks like that's exactly what's going on right now as he's actually making his way through CT spawn, and Stretch has come into B to realize that and has spotted him, thrown a little gunfire, taking a little bit of health away. Prior down to 82 now, planning over on the A plat. And we have Stretch actually bulleting himself straight through CT spawn, which I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea. Height disadvantage huge, and especially spot advantage right now. As Prior has made himself over to Cat. So Stretch is now working his way backwards into closet, trying to see if he sees anything. Has jumped, knows he's not on plat. Spotting out long now, working his way up A ramp to the bomb. Yeah, time is definitely ticking. It's of the essence. It's planted for long. That might have confused him a little bit, but Prior is going to go ahead and tag him out with the headshot AK. Nice textbook clutch there by Prior. So even when it seems like Slumdogs United get a little bit of a man advantage, they just seem to not be able to finish it off. And I mean, that's what really matters at the end of the day. You can put all the prep work in that you want, but if you can't finish the job, then it's just not going to matter. That seems to be the story for Slumdogs tonight.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting some pretty good trades. I mean, they're getting good frags at good times, getting some opening picks here and there, and even getting some man advantages, but they're just not able to hold these man advantages with Pre-Roar just getting a nice 2v1 clutch there. I mean, that's just the story of Line Crew right now, just burning through the Scumdogs. So, I mean, they really need to step it up and hopefully be able to use these and man advantages and opening picks to try to get some rounds.
Yeah, we'll see right now. It's actually a 2v3 situation to make that 1v3 situation as Evie just put a 1D right in the tan. They really haven't been able to hold B, it seems like. As we have Stretch coming up, making it 1-on-2, does kill one over by Rocks. There's one over by Window. He throwing out some fire at him. Pops a frag grenade up in there. One player by Tunnels as well. Stretch is all kind of disoriented right now at this M4. He's peeking from doorways right now. Here's the op coming from Tunnels, and Forsaken's going to grab him from double stack with the AK. So the score is 12-1. Man, at this point, I really don't know if it's too late or not for Scumdogs United to make a comeback. I mean, they really need to at least win out this half if they can. I don't know if they're going to have to eco here. It looks like they're ecoing for last round with the Deegs. Man, 13-2 does not sound nice, and 14-1 definitely doesn't. So we'll have to see what goes on here.
Yeah, definitely winning out these
That's
rounds.
The story right there.
Yeah, yeah, right there. I mean,
that's not a good way to start out your. Right, yeah, that's not a good way to start out your round. Neither is that, and neither is that. So 3 quick frags right here on the eco rounds. They just kind of push through long. Evie's gonna grab himself one over there, over towards Catwalk. So just one CT remain. That's gonna be Tan. He has the Deagle, and he's gonna get rolled by Captain Crunch or lower tunnel. So the score is 13-1. Yeah, I definitely really didn't think that this was gonna happen. I don't know exactly who is who, but I'm pretty sure that Sasquatch and Cheeks is a part of this team. I don't know which one is Sasquatch and which one's Cheeks because I'm stupid, and I'm sure everybody on the ESEA forums is like, "Wow, you're retarded if you can't tell." And that's fine. I guess Neil is their other player, if I remember correctly. So with that roster, I just really wouldn't have expected it to be this one-sided. I mean, I know Line Crew has a solid lineup, but I really didn't think it was going to be this much of a blowout, which it just seems that's just how every cast I've done's been a blowout. Maybe it's my fault. As Black Bozo's actually grabbing himself 2 frags over into B tunnels right now with the M4 4-shot on the rotate. Holding down B pretty solid this time around, as we have the bomb in B tunnels still. That's going to be Pre-Roar and Evie right now. It's Forsaken's actually by long with an op. Evie getting taken down by a nade from 4-shot. So this is a nice round for them. It just seems like it's a little bit too late before they got themselves hyped up and going. I know they have a whole other half to play. I'm just really going to determine those pistol rounds is going to be what's the big determining factor. Looks like Forsaken's actually coming from behind right now with an op into CT spawn, but he's actually get spotted by CT over on Catwalk and get blinded out of his mind as he's trying to run backwards to long right now. He hasn't made it away, but he is pretty blind and pretty messed up. CTs do have a huge advantage. No one has gone down for the CT side yet, so 2-on-5 situation right now. Pre-Roar is actually still with the bomb at B tunnels. And he's kind of slowly peeking the site with the op, has decided to opt out of that and head himself down to lower tunnels with the op. Forsaken actually has grabbed himself an op frag right now. Lion, Pre-Roar right here, grabs one at middle. Stretch does take down Forsaken, so Pre-Roar in a 1-on-3 right now, making his way up Cat with the bomb. Once he's going to meet him, here probably. It doesn't pop a flash off on the cat. He's actually by CT spawn. One coming up behind Pre-Roar right now from CTs. So everything's Pre-Roar needs to turn the crap around, and he's going to do so only to get met by the headshot of 4Shot, who's really been the story for Scumdogs. Now he was a top fragger for that team. Final score of the half was 13-2. That does not look too pretty. But I guess it's not an impossible result to come back from. We've seen it all the time. So, you know, if the pistol rounds can go in Scumdog's favor, we could see a little bit of a comeback. That would put him at least 13-5. So, I mean, it's not a great place to try to launch a comeback from. But, hey, it's not impossible. But, you know, if the pistol rounds go in Lion Crew's favor, it's over. So we'll see. This is really important right here, this first round.
Yeah, it's pretty much tell the match right now. I know a lot of invite players at least are pretty happy that Scumbags are losing right now, because I know recently they've gotten about 3 straight forfeit wins. So I mean, it's been a while since they've played in a match, which I'm sure is one of the reasons why they're just getting destroyed right now by Lion Crew. So hopefully they can win this pistol round so we can get a little longer match.
All said and done. As we do have Scumdogs United working from lower B to cat right now. 3 players sitting outside of long. So a little bit different strategy than we saw last pistol rounds. Not that that's unusual. Of course, you want to be a little bit different, especially whenever you're on the chopping block right now. So you actually have that exchange going on over on Catwalk. 1 CT pressing through with the USP. That's Pre-War. Takes down 1 with the USP. Takes down 2 with the USP. Not a good start here. Lion Crew. Captain Crunch taking down 1 as well. So 2 T's left. It's Tan and 4Shot, the 2 players that have been the big names for Scumdogs tonight. 4Shot does grab 1 over at long, and Captain Crunch is down to 8 health. So some damage being done. Nade comes right into Captain Crunch. 4Shot grabs down Pre-War 2 with the Glock. He's in a 1-on-2 right now. 1 coming through CT spawn that has very low health as well, as he just grabbed the bomb. CT in CT spawn, as 4Shot has made himself back towards long. CT coming up behind him. As Forsakens playing that subway area. Evie's over by CT spawn, so he has a chance to clutch this right now. He's actually coming through long crossing right now. Does spot the 1 at CT spawn, makes his way over to Plat with the bomb. Slow walking over to Catwalk right now. CT kind of backing up from CT spawn, kind of trying to check Catwalk right now. 4Shot going to go ahead and throw down the bomb. Forsaken's actually making his way up cat. Evie popping some flashes and nades over onto platform. 4Shot is pretty blind right now, but he does come out to A ramp. Throws down a USP fire. Takes down Evie. This is huge right now. 4Shot can grab this last kill as he's hiding behind the boxes right now. 45 health. He can ace and clutch right now. Flashbang comes in. Here comes the CT. Coming hard, and 4Shot does do it for his team. Very, very nice. Ace clutch for 4Shot. It doesn't get much better than that. And if his team is bitching, they probably just shut up, because he just put his team back on the map. This is going to give them the money advantage for the next 2 rounds, and is going to give them a kind of a podium to launch off of to get back in this match. So that was beautiful. Man, if that doesn't change the momentum, I don't know what will.
Yeah, hopefully Scumbags, after that nice showing there by 4Shot, hopefully they can help him out a little bit with these upcoming rounds, getting some easy kills and hopefully not getting ecoed, but it looks like they're doing well right now, so hopefully they can keep this up and get some momentum going.
Yeah, so they just took B right now. Captain Crunch, only person to grab a kill so far. Tan's already grabbed 1 the Galileo right now. So we have like 1 CT on Cat and 1 in Subway. 1 in Subway goes down, 1 by Palm Tree goes down. So pistol round pattern holds up. 13-4 is your score. So the pistol round pattern is probably going to hold, so we'll probably see 13-5. But once that happens, I mean, it's not like Lion Crew is in fear. I mean, they still have a huge round advantage ahead of them. But you can't let that go to your head, obviously, because teams make comebacks all the time. This could easily go 14-1 or 13-2 and see an overtime, which would be pretty cool. So definitely both teams still need to be on the lookout. 1 fighting for their life and 1 fighting to hold off a comeback. As we are moving into this 3rd pistol round right now. See what's going down. Looks like a lot of players are going to be going long for the T side. 1 down for Lion Crew. That's Pre-Roar. Got taken down at long. 1 CT getting taken down at long. That's Forsaken. So they have control of long. Tan lays down some Galileo fire, and Freakazoid takes him out too. So 2-on-5 right now, as they have just taken A by storm. As we'll see if the CT's going to make any type of movement, as we have 2 CTs coming up Catwalk. 1 terrorist behind them, though, is really causing some trouble. Stretch has taken down Captain Crunch and takes down Evie. So pistol rounds do go back to the other side of Scumdogs United, as they're looking to make a comeback right now. And they've definitely increased their chances a lot by getting those pistol rounds. This is the first gun round, though, so this might really be the storyteller for the rest of this match here, to see now that Lion has guns, if they can hold off the offense of Scumdogs United. So let's check it out.
Yeah, it's going to be important, this gun round right here. This will pretty much tell how the match is going to go. If Lion Crew can win this could definitely be the sword to kill Slumbag here. So hopefully Slumbag can, you know,
Slumbag.
Scumbags, yeah, Scumbag. Sorry about
Scumbag.
that. Yeah, hopefully
Slumdog.
they can come back, and hopefully, I know, we're just mixing up all the words right now.
Oh God, you're doing terrible. Let me just take it away from you right now before you just ruin this cast. LOL, just kidding. As we do have Scumdogs coming in this site, planting the bomb, so they're doing pretty good for the first gun round. 4-on-3 situation though, so the Lion Crew can still definitely make a comeback right now. As we do have a couple working. One lower tunnels has worked his way in there. Forsaken gets taken down though, so 4-on-2 right now. Freak gets led over by a window with an M4, and Captain Crunch peeking the doorway with one as well. And they don't look like they're going to be able to get in here anytime soon. As Freak is what is peeking window, trying to see if he can get a pick. Not going to happen. I think they might just back off with these M4s. It would probably be smart to do. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to go ahead and try to save these M4s. Freak is actually holding his ground, though, trying to keep him inside the site, I guess, for them to die. I don't know. That does happen for somebody. One of them did die, but two did get away. So that wasn't necessarily a bad move, trying to hold him in the site to get him dead. Score is now 13-6, but like I said, Lions has plenty of cushion to use that they need to save and whatnot. They shouldn't be in any fear. But you know, Scumdog's starting to knock on the door a little bit. In fact, this is what it looked like last half for Lion Crew. It was 4-0 situation. In fact, it went 8 before they finally got themselves around. So, kind of a little bit of a deja vu from this side.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that the team Lion Crew is playing right now is Scumbag. So I think we're pretty much mixing up the movie right now with this team. So I think we're calling it Slumdogs, Scumlogs.
It's Scumdogs. It's
It's
Scumdogs. You can
I thought it
clearly
was
tell.
Scumbag.
No, you can clearly tell by looking at the tag that it's Scumdogs United. You're obviously
Okay,
mistaken.
well, if it is Scumdog United, then I guess I was reading the name incorrectly. But anyway, Scumdog doing a good job holding this. Hopefully the momentum carries and that they get a couple more rounds here.
And it looks like they're doing just that right now. They have control of B once again as CTs are dropping like flies. Captain Crunch last permitting on Cat with an M4 and 55 health. Gonna grab 4 shots trying to escape out of lower tunnel, so he's basically just picking off people and trying to save his M4. Like I said, they can afford to do this with as many rounds as they have. Looks like Lion Crew's pretty quiet in the team chat nowadays with their lead starting to shrink. Score is 13-7, which is definitely a lot more manageable than what it was a couple of seconds ago at 13-2. So far, Scumdogs United coming up with 5 rounds in a row in this half, so they're definitely been a momentum shift, to say the least, in this match. So, not too shabby.
Well, yeah, no, I've seen plenty of matches
Ouch.
like this that, oh, yep, that doesn't help, but
No,
I've seen
no.
plenty of matches like this where momentum can carry an entire team down from 13 rounds, go all the way, and win the match, so, but I don't think Lion Crew's going to have that happen. I think they might win this round as they got an opening pick, so hopefully they can use that and clutch out these last remaining rounds.
Yeah, and Forsaken made an aggressive peek there at long. I took down one of the bomb carriers and got out of there without losing any health, so that was a pretty big move too. And changing up was probably a good idea. You know, they've been kind of being a little bit passive. That was a little bit of aggressive peek by Freakazoid at mid to get that opening pick, which was nice. As things are starting to dwindle down in action. Excuse me, Pre-War just grabbed the headshot on Monty. It's kind of slow peeking middle still. So we had 2 terrorists left against 5 Lion Crew players. So we're going to see how this goes. Freakazoid takes down Stretch as well, so it's now Tan by himself with the bomb, 100 health, and an AK, and a 1-on-5. That doesn't sound too shabby. I mean, it doesn't sound too good for him. So we'll see if he can do something, though. He's actually working his way up. Cat, right now, very slowly, does spot one in the middle. There's some AK fire at him, not getting the frag. 1 CT rushes up from Cat to try to grab him up. Pre-word says, I'll take this one, and puts an op shot right there. Does about probably 4 bajillion damage. Which is probably a little bit of an overkill, but hey, that's what it is. Make sure they're dead, right?
Yeah, I guess momentum might be switching over to Lion Crew, but I think Scumdogs still have enough to buy this round, so hopefully they can not give up this tying round here, and hopefully they can get a win out of it.
Yeah, any round you lose at this point, if you're Scumdogs, is not good. I mean, they're only 2 rounds away from winning and only 1 round away from a game point situation, so you definitely want to keep winning. I mean, I know that's a simple strategy. You know, it's kind of like telling somebody to, you know, just go out there and win or go score points. I mean, you know, it's not an easy thing to do right now, but it looks like Scumdogs United are just kind of doing that. Freakazoid has gotten a couple of op frags, though, to even it back up at a 3-on-3. They do have control of the B site. As Lions, though, are quickly on top of this. We have 2 by doors, 1 by window. Window player goes down. One of the door players goes down. So we have 1 player left. That's Captain Crunch trying to throw some M4 fire through the door. He only has 14 health, though. He's come in, throws some fire down, grabs the one behind car, but Stretch is going to be able to finish it also. Just as quickly as we thought a momentum shift might have taken place, Lion Crew fights right back to scrap themselves another round. So score is 14-8. Lion Crew still has a heavy advantage, but it's starting to shrink a little bit, and this definitely has become that close match that I expected to see before this thing started. It's starting to kind of get back to that, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it might be getting a little closer, but Pre-Row there getting an early pick, so this might just explain how the round is. 4Shot being one of their most dominant T-side players right now, ace in the first round, could really end up hurting the Scumdog, but looks like Monte got Pre-Row right back for his teammate's death.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta know when to fold them, get the hell out of there. And Pre-Row didn't do that, and Monty caught him for it. And we have CTs pushing through long, which are going to get taken down as well. So it looks like just a push fest by the CTs are going to be costing them this round unless we see a clutch take place. It's a 2-on-4, as we do have Captain Crunch is actually also pushed up middle. He's just kind of sitting here watching T's float by the long. Not going to grab any frags. Does a little bit of damage, though. And then Evie over in CT spawns to get taken down by Stretch. So that is going to be the end of that round. So another round going over to Scumdogs, making it now 14-9. So definitely getting a lot closer. If they can get in the double digits, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the comeback. But they have to win every round now, unless they want to go to overtime. Otherwise, you know, like I said, it's going to either be overtime or a win for Lions unless they win out. So that's what they need to focus on.
Yeah, I think Lions saw that their aggressive take kind of worked, but I think they got a little too aggressive. Like, when you see the T's getting kills in T-spawn as the CTs are rushing it, that's not a good sign. So hopefully they learn from that and they can fall back.
Yeah, Scumdog, it's not a good sign when Evie's popping you with deagles as you're trying to come on the B site and it's not working, as we have 2 CTs. Yeah, deco loss is not good whenever you're down this much and you have to win every round, as we actually have 2 line crew members coming in from lower tunnels. 4Shot does grab 1 with the op. We have 1 still alive. That's Captain Crunch. He gets taken down 2, and Freakazoid meets his end over in the B bomb site. So 14-10 is the score. You know, it's kind of scary, though, when you're seeing Lions still get those frags on you when it's an eco. You know, obviously the deagle can do some work. It's not like it's shooting a water pistol at somebody. It does damage, but you don't want to lose ecos. That almost happened. But the score is 14-10, so this thing's starting to get pretty close. At this point, if I'm Lion Crew, I think I'm starting to worry just a tad. I mean, you had a 13-2 lead, and now it's dwindled to, you know, you've only pulled 1 round and a half, and you've let them take 8 and come back to double digits against you. So at this point, you might want to start, you know, pulling something out of your ass and doing something. So we'll see if they can do that, as my phone just had a text on. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Anyway, moving on in this round, 4Shot has grabbed the opening frag with the op over into the B site right now. Has actually worked his way back over to middle. 1 CT going to rush him. That's pre-war. That's a good move by him. Takes down 4Shot with the M4s. We had T's pushing from catwalk to A. 2 players are now actually coming from long to A, so a little bit of a 2-2 on A. We do have 2 CTs on cat on the flank right now. Black Bazo grabs himself 1 Forsaken exchanges. Freakazoid grabs Monty, and he's trying to work on Stretch, but Stretch is going to take him down as he's trying to work his way back to Platt, but he can't make it. Freakazoid grabs with the USP. So we have a one-on-one situation right now. Black Bazo with the bomb and Freakazoid with the AK over on catwalk, as Black Bazo's popping a flash, trying to work his way to A ramp, has done so and puts it right in Freakazoid's face. So a nice job there by Scumdogs United to keep this comeback going. Scores 14-11. So definitely a huge comeback. This is actually the same score we saw last half, 9-1. So like I said, a little bit of deja vu. Looks like the T side is the favored side tonight for these 2 teams. As we're moving on to
I think Black Bazo might have made up his poor CT performance last round with that nice little clutch there.
Absolutely. As we're going to see how the T's play this one out. We have a deco from the CTs this time, so they're pushing aggressively into B tunnels. 4Shot has grabbed an opening frag over on a mid push right there. Monty's going to grab Forsaken, who did push into B tunnels right now. We do have 1 more push in the B tunnels as Monty's trying to grab him too. Lots of smoke down there, so we didn't spot him. He's actually getting chased right now, but he's going to be able to turn around and grab that frag. So Captain Crunch is your last player remaining, as we've had a couple other deaths take place over by middle. as we do have the bomb and 3 players coming up catwalk right now. Captain Crunch, last player remaining, USP at long crossing, and this is not going to tend well for him. He's trying to fend off Plat with this USP. He has 32 health. It's probably not going to last. Oh, the Nice are coming out. The Nice are coming out. Oh, yeah. Oh, what the heck? That's poor sportsmanship. What the... Come on. Come on, go knife him. He's right there. Has 32 health. He's a left click away. Are you serious? I'm a little bit disappointed right now in the sportsmanship of this other team. He was obviously, like, in a crappy situation. He pulled his knife out, and the CT started it. They pulled their knife out first, and he's like, "Okay, cool, let's knife fight." And they're like, "Nah,
I guess their name just works perfectly there.
That is messed up. That is low grade. I'm calling you out for that, Lion Crew. Pull your knife out. Come on, be a man. Fight like a man. Be a Rambo. Get out there and do some work with your knife." I'm going crazy about it. Anyway, score's 14-12 right now, as we do see T's working themselves into the B site with the bomb, kind of slowly here. Looks like we have a couple are going to be pushing middle as well. It's going to be Black Bond, so he's going to go ahead and get the frag as well. Man, there's lots of stuff going down right now. Lots of kills are being exchanged over here in B, and they're going to go ahead and finish out the round. 14-13 is the score. And I guess I shouldn't have called out Lion Crew. I guess that was actually Scumdogs who wouldn't pull out their knives. So I'm a little bit disappointed in them, actually. I'm sorry about that, Lion Crew. It wasn't your fault. I recant my statement and switch it over to Scumdogs for being low grade and not knifing. But the score is 14-13, by the way, so it's really close now. It's super heated. D-Dust 2 trying to fight for their seed spots and fight to get in the playoffs right now. Fight to get in that big money, as ESEA does put out the most money for online league play, that's for sure. I think they're putting out over like $60,000 between all their divisions this season. That's pretty nice. As I think the first place cash for CSS is actually $6,000 or $5,000 for the first place team or something like that. So it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
As each player can walk away with $1,000 or a little over $1,000 actually. So that's pretty sweet. Give it up to ESEA for that, guys. Say what you want, but they put out a lot of money. As we have this round coming underway, Black Bonzo grabbing the first frag right now, as we do have Lion Crew on a deco trying to save for last round. As they're coming up middle from lower tunnels, Black Bonzo with the AK is going to grab one, but Pre-Roar and Evie grab some with their pistols right now. Actually, even 3-on-3 situation. All terrorists are either on plat or on A ramp, excuse me. CTs are trying to make a push into the site right now. From Catwalk right now. We actually had Tan grab Pre-Roar. The last 2 remaining are going to be on Cat. 4-shot grabs one with an op. Last CT on Catwalk right now. He's actually going to go ahead and get out of dodge right now. He did grab an AK, I think I saw him grab, as he's making his way over to B tunnels to make that save. As we have a one of those situations where you have a couple of different outcomes. So someone can win out with 2 rounds, or somebody can get 1 round each and we go to overtime. So it's one of those deals where this round's really important. It's either going to put somebody in a game point situation, and that's really the big deal. So we'll see how that plays out. Both teams are on a bye, so this round is huge, really, really huge right now. 4-shot coming down Subway, trying to peek low with an op. This time he's not going to really get contested. Looks like a lot of more rifles on Lion Crew side. I don't see an op for them, as they probably didn't have the money to push it. As we're working, 3 terrorists working themselves up Cat right now, including the bomb, so 4 players actually working Cat. 1 T trying to slowly work out middle. Pre-Roar's going to grab him with the M4. So all 4 Ts remaining coming up Cat onto the A platform right now, trying to get this bomb down. We have Pre-Roar on the flank. Forsaken is in long A, holding that away from them with an M4 right now. And he has 1 other CT coming with him to meet him at long, so they're going to be able to pinch long from long and Cat. And we have Evie working CT spawn, but it looks like Scumdogs United Guns are what's doing it for him right now. 4-shot grabs 1, Black Bonzo grabs 1, Tan grabs 1. So Captain Crunch and Freakasaur, the last players remaining. Freakasaur grabs 1 though. Captain Crunch grabs 1. He's in a 1-on-2 situation right now. He just grabbed 1. He's in a 1-on-1 situation right now, trying to throw down the defuse as quick as he can. Tan's not going to get there in time. He is going to get the defuse. Nice clutch there by Captain Crunch as he's waiting to see if the terrorist is going to peek him from Cat. Not going to happen. No exchange there, but still a very, very nice play by Captain Crunch, grabbing 3 nice frags there at the end of the round, and then getting the bomb defuse. Actually, I'll take that back. It was 2 frags really close together there on Catwalk, and then getting the bomb defuse before Tan could make the rotation. So nice job by Lion Crew right now, trying to fight back to win after they've allowed a bit of a comeback, to say the least.
Yeah, man, Captain Crunch coming up huge that round. I mean, I know that was a gutsy move. I'm sure one of his teammates called that Tan was probably on the middle Xbox, but getting that immediate kill with him like really low HP, getting that nice nade and the dink, and then immediately defusing and even managing to pick up the op. I mean, that was just an all-around good round by Captain, and stopping this pain train momentum right now that Scumdogs is riding right now. That's huge, and hopefully, I mean, Lion Crew might even come from this, have one-round momentum and win this round.
Yeah, they have to win this, or it's going to go to overtime right now. So this is really the turning factor. To one player down for each round. So if Lion wins, it's over. Scumdogs wins, we're going to overtime. As it looks like Lion Crew's fighting hard right here. Another nade kill by Captain Crunch. Freakazoid grabs one as well at the middle. Monty's going to take him down, though, right now. So 2 on 3 in favor of the Lion Crews. We have both terrorists over by a long A. Black Bozo's actually made his way, kind of checking Pit out, checking Car out, and just kind of slowly peeking around right now. He's actually on the long platform. Pre-war with the op is going to grab him from back of Plat on Goose, so it's going to leave Monty by himself in a 1-on-3 to make this go to overtime. Otherwise, it's going to be Lion Crew winning 16-14. He does a little bit of damage at a mid player. Does grab. Oh, no. Captain Crunch does the work from Catwalk and puts him down with the M4. I thought he was going to pull that off, but he did not. So the Lion Crew is going to win in a very, very close match. Like I said, I thought it would be close. I didn't think it would be close in that fashion. I thought it would be more of a, trade rounds type thing rather than straight up 13-2 and 13-2. So nice job there. Score, like I said, 16-14 is going to be your final at Lion Crew, the victor. So like I said, a very close match. A little bit of an upset when you look at the standings, as you know, Scumdogs United was the number 2 team playing against the number 7 team, but in the end, nice match. I couldn't really have asked for more. Good play on the T side by both teams, just a little bit of lacking on defense on both teams' part tonight on D-Dust 2. But other than that, it was a great match. I hope everybody enjoyed it. What did you think about it, Money B?
Hey man, I know you were complaining about, the last couple of matches you've been casting haven't been very close. Well, I'd pretty much cut that as one of the closest I've seen. I mean, stopping a train of momentum that Scumdogs was riding and then just stopping them and winning the last 2 rounds, I mean, that's just almost impossible to do. And with them being able to do that and Captain Crunch helping them out, trying to stop in that train, I mean, Lion Crew definitely knows how to cut it close, and if they were trolling, then I'd give them an A+ on their trolling grade, letting Scumdogs catch up all the way up to that amount of points and then just cut them down. So I give Lion Crew the credit. They do certainly know how to cut the score close.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great match. Like I said, I couldn't really ask for more. I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely nice being able to cast again. Definitely nice to cast with you again, Money B, and hopefully we'll have some of that more going on in the future. As like I said, we are starting to wrap up the end of the season though with the SEA. Like I said, the LAN playoffs are coming up. I don't know how the cover is going to go for that yet. We're definitely trying to work on that with the SCA to maybe do like event party and stuff like you guys are probably used to. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And also, of course, if you enjoy other games, we cast a bunch of stuff over at e-rev.tv. You can definitely check out all the stuff on demand. And we have a little schedule up there that you can always check out to see what's coming up. And also, if you guys want to get involved, you can always join up our groups that we have. We have the Facebook group. You can join that up. Just search Electronic Revolution. Same with Steam. You can search Electronic Revolution on there as well. And also on Twitter, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can search us up on there as well. So we're definitely all over the place. And of course, if you guys use IRC, we have #e-rev over in the Game Surge network. So we're all over the place. There's a bunch of different ways to keep up with us. We'll always be posting threads in the ESEA forums and posting around IRC to kind of send you reminders. We also send out Facebook and Steam alerts as well as Twitter alerts. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely jump on top of that. It's a great way to keep informed about what we're doing here at e-rev. So if you enjoy what you see and hear and all that jazz, definitely follow us up on some of that stuff. And keep with us. And we definitely hope you enjoyed the cast tonight. I know I did. I'm sure Money B did. I'm sure Bobcat was having fun clicking around his camera. So it was a great match, and we definitely enjoyed having you guys tonight. We appreciate all your time. We love the community, and thanks a lot for coming out tonight, folks. And have a good one.